What's up, everybody? This is an important video, maybe the most important video that you'll ever see in your life. No, but it's one of the most important videos that I'm going to make, because it covers I'm going to call it Divinity and Nutrition. And where to begin? Atheism is really stupid. Maybe I should do a separate video just about that, but no, I don't think I will, because it's this is relevant to nutrition. It's very, very relevant, and I can't believe more people aren't talking about it. Honestly, I don't know if anyone's talking about it. I've never heard anyone talk about it, and that's kind of why I feel obligated to make this video. Atheism is stupid. If you don't believe in some kind of higher power, some kind of higher intelligence, you're kind of screwed philosophically and nutritionally. Now, don't get me wrong, I think I've already made it clear, but I'm not supporting any specific God. I'm not supporting Yahweh or Brahma or Odin. I don't believe in any of these gods. I don't worship any of them. Maybe some of them exist, I'm not really sure. But all I'm saying is atheism is stupid, because evolution is stupid, because abiogenesis is stupid. And if you don't know what abiogenesis is, it's an absurd theory that a bunch of molecules that have no intelligent guidance can smash into each other and somehow make something as complex as a cell, which is really a machine, and all machines have engineers. And yeah, life is no different. Biology is really just a bunch of machines, and you can't have a machine without a designer. If you think that a cell can happen by accident, which is what evolution states, that there was a cell that happened by accident magically, well, maybe not so magically if it was, just luck, but I guess they're saying it's actually not magically. I'm the one who's saying it's magic. It's a miracle. There's something divine about it. And evolutionists will say that something the equivalent of a tornado can go through a junkyard and make a Ferrari. If you give it enough time, or if you have enough tornadoes, eventually those tornadoes going through a junkyard will make a Ferrari. And not only a Ferrari, but a self-replicating Ferrari that makes other Ferraris. That's what you're expected to believe. So you can call me anti-science all you want. Some scientists are retards. What can I say? And if you don't like that word, I don't know what to tell you. You can always hit the exit button or the off button or whatever. Let's see, but you're gonna miss out on a lot of important stuff. So, why is it important to believe? What does this have to do with nutrition? A lot. Because if you don't believe in a god or gods, maybe there's a million gods, I don't know. They all collaborated and made us. Something made us, though. And so that means that basically someone gave us life. Someone gave us our bodies. And if someone gives you something, and if it's a gift, if it's a really good gift, and I think bodies are really good gifts, they allow us to experience the physical realm. Without them, we'd be ghosts or something, not able to drink or fuck or walk, stuff like that. So, what am I getting at here? I lost my train of thought because I'm looking at the light on my face and just wondering how bad this video is going to look. But what's more important is how it sounds, and what I'm covering here. A lot of people will probably not even watch it; they'll probably just listen. So, your body's a gift. When someone gives you something, especially something precious, something that they worked hard on, or something that cost them a lot, you should show appreciation. You should treat it with respect and reverence and gratitude. Like, imagine if someone gives you a car and you just run into street signs and telephone poles and you scratch the paint and you spill stuff all over the interior and you just treat it like it's nothing, like it's not worth anything. Or you piss in the gas tank, or you put the wrong fuel in the gas, you don't change the oil, blah blah blah. If you don't treat that vehicle well, number one, it's not going to run correctly. It's not going to serve you very well for very long. But also, and this might even be more important, could very well be more important, by treating a gift that someone gave you in such a nonchalant or such a negligent manner, you're showing that you aren't grateful. You're just asking, not for punishment necessarily, although you'll also get punishment. If you don't take care of your vehicle, you will pay the price in suffering. But apart from suffering, you're going to lose out on blessings, basically. Other things, other gifts. Again, it's a gift. If you don't treat the first gift well, why would the person who gave you the gift give you more gifts? Why would they bless you any further? You see what I'm getting at here? But if you don't even believe, if you don't have a theistic worldview, you're not going to have this grateful attitude, and you're not going to care for your body as much. At least that's the mind frame or frame of mind that I operate from, and it helps me mentally with mental health. Just being grateful. I'm so grateful to have a body, and I'm so grateful that I finally know how to take care of it. I wish I'd been given a user's manual when I was born, or once I could read. That would have been great, instead of abusing my body and having to experiment with veganism and fruitarianism and all this crap before I figured out the right way to eat. But anyway, the gratitude is great for your mental health. Gratitude is the attitude, as they say, and it's good for your physical health. If you look at things the way that I'm looking at, or telling you to look at them right now. So, is there anything else? I know there's something else. Divinity. I mean, either you believe in it or you don't. Either you think that you're an accident, or you realize that you're not. That's basically your two options. If you think that you're an accident, your life has no meaning. Maybe it has some meaning, but it's kind of out of context. I recorded this video once and it took like 20 minutes, but I think that was because I cover a lot of other stuff that has nothing to do with the topic, really. I did a lot of stuff about wheat and vegetable oils, and then I decided to make separate videos. So that's why I feel like I'm forgetting something. But if I am forgetting something, I'll make an addendum or a separate video. But you should love yourself. I love you. You should have self-respect. You know what? I got one more thing. I learned this lesson when it came to cigarettes. Like, the way I stopped smoking cigarettes a long time ago was I realized that I was poisoning myself, and I would never do that to someone that I love. I would never make my mom or my sister or my friend, I would never put a cigarette in their lips and force them to inhale. So why was I doing it to myself? And so that's my message. I'm going to end on that message is not speaking English. The message I want to end on is, the message on which I want to end is love yourself. Treat yourself like someone that you love. Don't put garbage, have some self-respect. Don't put garbage in your mouth. If you can't pronounce the ingredient, or you don't know what the ingredient even means, potassium nitrate or erythritol or potassium sorbate or calcium chloride or monosodium glutamate, or like, you don't need these things. You can do without all of the foods that have all these things. Your body is your temple, and as cliche as that might sound, it's the truth. And I do not like most of what Jesus, imaginary fairy tale, fictional Jesus, I don't like what he had to say, most of it, but he got one thing right, which was, don't you know that your body is the temple of the living God? I can get down with that. Turning the other cheek, no. Hating your family, no. Paying taxes, no. Worshipping the insane, infanticidal, genocidal, bloodthirsty, cacodemon Yahweh, no, I'm not into any of that. But I can get down with your body as a temple thing. Definitely. So don't, what's the word when you do something bad to a sacred object? Desecrate. Don't desecrate your temple. That's my message to you. Your self-image is important. If you don't think of yourself as divine, you don't think of yourself as a child of God, you don't think of yourself as miraculous or magical, then, well, number one, you're wrong, and number two, you're doing yourself a disservice. Humility is good, but, there's no point. You cannot brag. That's not bragging, is being humble. Imagine if it would be stupid for Michael Jordan to say that he was never a good basketball player or something like that. Like, why would you? Of course, he's not going to say, I'm the best ever, no one will ever be as good as me, you all suck compared to me. Like, that's bragging. That's not being humble. You can be humble without lying to yourself. There's nothing braggadocious about saying I'm a child of God, because everyone is, or saying that you're magical or miraculous. Like, so is everyone else. So you're not saying that you're better. Alright, man. These videos are terrible. The lighting is going to be terrible. I really should have moved my tuchus a little bit out of or I could have turned it around. I'll do that for the rest of the videos, I guess. But I like Mexico, Parque Mexico. That's where I am right now. So, Divinity and Nutrition. That's it, I guess, for now. Until I think of something else that I forgot. Alright, everybody. I love you all, and I hope you love yourself. I want to teach you to love yourself. That's that's the point of this video, and really the point of my life, I guess. It's a skill. Loving yourself is a skill. It's an acquired habit. It's not as easy as it sounds. It's not as easy as just turning on a switch one day. It's incremental. You find out different ways to do it over time. And the first thing, there is like sort of a switch that you have to flick, though. There's one thing, you have to start on the supposition that you deserve to love yourself and go from there. Because if you don't even believe that, then you really can't get started. So that's kind of like starting the engine, and then you put it in drive, and you start eating well, and you get to second gear, and you start exercising, and you get to third gear, and you cut out all the drugs, including caffeine, including sugar, etc., etc. It's an analogy just popped into my head, so bear with me if it's not the best analogy, but I think it was pretty good. Alright, that's enough for now. Love you all. Peace.